I would like to start this out by congratulating Timyra-Joi for winning the first season of The Voice Philippines. Yeah, what's up, baby? Hey, this is Robert Anton here, robertantonnyc, coming to you with your No Frills The Voice commentary from a singer. Yes, sir. Let me tell you, I just found out Timyra won today, and I'm just so happy. You gotta go and watch some of the videos, especially the one with Vice Ganda. Just go watch it. Just trust me. Lea Salonga, go and watch it. It is too good. Alright, we started out this session of The Voice. We are still in the blind auditions. I think we have 3 or 4 more to go. I'm not sure, but I think so. Anyway, we started out with Boudreaux. He was 25. He did Use Me by Bill Withers. And he had the crowd with him when the music started. And Blake turned around very quickly. While Xtina was trying to peek around her chair, you know, she trying to see what's going on, you know. He had a nice soulful tone and delivery. He played his guitar. Ceelo turned around also. Adam said he looks like Blake and sounds like Ceelo, but he wanted to hear more vocal work. Blake said he's the real deal and called him swampy. You know, his sound, he said, was swampy. He's from Louisiana, right? Was it Louisiana? I think it was. God, he was the first one. Do I even remember this? Ceelo said he has that blue-eyed soul going on. And Ray chose Blake because Blake spoke to him in that moment, he said. Then we had Lina Gaudenzi. I think I said that right. 23, she did Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. And I like the little birdie flutter in her voice. Very like light and that kind of sound. It was so sweet. Xtina turned around first and Adam said yeah while he was like sitting there. He'd be like, oh yeah. And he was singing along. She was very solid on stage and just stood and related the story. And I like that. You know, I like just to tell me what's going on in this story and make me believe it. She was doing just that. Blake also turned. Blake said he was sold on her and loved the things she did at the end. Xtina was basically trying to find out what she wanted to do as an artist so she could try to relate to her and everything. And Xtina was really trying to sell herself. And I noticed when she did turn around, she was really like just riveted and she was really into the performance and really enjoying it. Lina chose Xtina and Adam was really pulling for it. He was like, you should choose her because of this, that, and the other, you know, trying to get her away from Blake. Then we had Juhi. She was 16. She did Mercy by Duffy. And surprisingly, I met someone named Juhi for the first time today, and then she comes up, this person comes up and sings. I'm like, oh, that's not the same one. No, it's not the same one. But I want to start this out by saying she was talking about doing something substantial as a career because she's really smart and she's like aerospace and all this good stuff. And it's like people just don't understand that being a performer can be a substantial career. It can be a wonderful life, and I do some of that and tell people that and teach them that in my So You Want to Be a Singer series. How to train to become a performer and do it as a career. A career, being a full-time musician and, you know, having your side jobs or whatever, whether it be teaching or whether it be, you know, doing background work or blah, blah, blah. So I just guys, check that out. When people say, oh my God, you know, I want something substantial, I want a real career and stuff, and I'm thinking, performance, singing, musician, that is career. That's a career. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna get off of that. That's my little rant for today, right? So back to Juhi. I always love when the audience screams as soon as they hear the song choice. And I mean, like, not because the whoever's promoting or whatever who's out front saying, oh yeah, this is time to scream, when it really is like coming from the heart. And I believe this one was like, they were really into the song choice before she even started singing. She chose a really good song naturally. You know, Mercy is a really good one. She had a very nice voice and a lot of cute energy. You know, 16, and she was really bouncing out the walls. Xtina and Ceelo turned when she did the little release, because she did release, and she also had a little flutter when she was doing just that little part, and it was really nice. And of course it made me think about the girl before, but whatever. And Ceelo said she was completely cool singing that song. And she was spazzing out while they were talking and everything. And she chose Ceelo as her coach. If you're enjoying the commentary, please make sure to thumb it up, thumb it up, thumb it up. Keep me involved, engaged. Let others know that you're engaged and we are over here discussing The Voice. Pass it on. put it up, if you put it on Twitter, Facebook, whatever site you have, Tumblr, and let people know that we are over here talking about The Voice. I thank you very much. You guys are so supportive. But please, please, we're trying to get to 100 thumbs this season. All right. Next, we had John Travis. I know I'm going to say that wrong. Kenny Arajuo, Jeremiah Richey. They all got screen time, but didn't make it through. I was about to say, next we had Timyra-Joi. No, next we had Timyra-Joi. She's 15. She did Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys. And I saw from the preview that she was going to have some big voice, right? And I was not disappointed. Soon as she did her first run, Xtina turned around, and that big first note was on point and fierce. I see why her vocal coach, there's a whole story about what her vocal coach did for her family and stuff like that. You have got to watch that segment if you can. The whole piece, very inspiring. There's really a reason why she believed in this girl. She was so young, but it was so strong and so beautiful, and she owned the stage and sang the heck out of this song, okay? Blake and Ceelo turned at the last minute. Xtina said she was rooting for her and she nailed the last run. Adam said she's like an unpolished diamond. But this girl, I wrote, is quite polished with years of vocal training. And to be 16, 15 years old, to be 15 years old, she tore the roof off the place and was perfect. Perfect vocal production. Lots of training, that's what she had. Of course she got talent, but she got lots of training too. Ceelo said he liked to nurture her and be a part of her journey. Blake pointed out that he won the competition with the 16-year-old girl. Then we got the cliffhanger, you know, we went to commercial first, and Timyra-Joi chose Xtina when we came back because she fought for her and changed her mind. Because I think at first she was going to go with Ceelo. Monica Lay was up next. She was 28. She did A Thrill Is Gone by B.B. King. You don't want to sing on here so much, but I know that YouTube will be pissy. Okay, it might block me in Germany and stuff and other places. That's why there's no music in here, because I may get blocked in certain countries where they don't allow the music from the United States. Alright, so she had such a nice, cute little sassy take on this song, very unique song choice, and her voice sounded really good. Adam and Ceelo turned first. I think she lost a little shine after they turned, though. You know, she kind of had a little ebb, looked like the energy went down a little bit, but she had a really nice vibe going on. And Blake turned just before she did her last note, and she really pumped it back up for that last part of the song. Started good, ended good. And even though the middle for me wasn't that great, I was always taught when we were in school and, you know, any performances, if you start strong and you end strong, that is what people will remember. Adam said her voice was really pure. Ceelo said she sang so womanly. Blake said all the elements of being a technically good singer was there, and she had star quality. And Monica chose Blake, and she said she went with her gut. Next up we had Zach Henson. He was 21, did Drunk on You by Luke Bryan. And Blake sat up when he started singing, and Adam was watching to see if Blake liked what he heard, right? So he had his guitar out and wasn't really wowing the judges, but he had a really nice sound, good look, but no coach's turn for him, while his last big note kind of went off the pitch. You know, it wasn't going on for me. Xtina was talking about his look and muscles. She just kept talking about it, and Blake said, yeah, he is hot, you know? Blake also gave him some really good advice. He said to develop the notes more than just his sound. While Adam said he took some risks that didn't pan out, especially at the top of his range, and he needed to work on that. Brianna Cuoco was up next. She did You and I by Lady Gaga, and she is the sister of Katie Cuoco from The Big Bang Theory, and she was of course on the show acting up, you know what I'm saying? No, she was being very, very supportive, and it was beautiful when she started crying because her sister got chairs to turn. Brianna had a really clear and sexy tone from the beginning. The coaches were looking back and forth at each other, and then she hit that big note and Xtina turned around. Ceelo turned at the very last note. Xtina said she was moved by her power and raw talent, and she really enjoyed it. Ceelo said he felt power in her voice as well, and said he wants to be closer to it. A little creepy. Brianna chose Xtina because she said, I choose girl power. And there you go. George Hoga Jr. was next. He was 19. He did Treasure by Bruno Mars. This was a great current song choice, and he had that sound down pat. His voice sounded young to me, but he had some nice riffs going on. Ceelo turned for him, and the girls were giving him a lot of love, you know. Xtina was like, is he cute? Is he cute? Ceelo said he had so much charm and personality that it just bled through. Blake said he has high hopes for him. Anthony Paul with the team Ceelo, Ceela Chan with the team Blake, Jacob Poole with the team Xtina, and yeah, we just ran through them real quick. We will see them in the battle rounds. Congratulations. And last up we had Preston Paul. He was 26. He did Electric Feel, and the coaches were really rocking out to this song when it started, especially Adam and Ceelo. Then Blake, Adam, and Ceelo chimed in. Bam, 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 real quick, right from the beginning. He had a really raspy sound and a really electric performance style. I mean, it really was. And he was working all the angles with his rasp and then going into his falsetto and then raging away a little bit. Adam stood for him at the end. Blake said, that is strong. Ceelo said he did one of his favorite songs of all time. Then Adam said he turned it into a Marvin Gaye song, gave a lot of soul to it. Preston chose Adam because he seems like a well-rounded musician. Alright, this is Robert Anton, robertantonnyc. I'm having technical difficulties over here. I hope this works out right up. If you enjoyed it, please sure to make sure to thumb it up. Check out some more videos down here. I just did a wonderful cover that I plan on redoing a little bit, but it's on my cover channel. Please check it out. And yeah, check out my So You Want to Be a Singer series and my most recent videos playlist. And I am out. Peace.